Welcome back to the circle, everybody. Lostboys Cypher Circle is back in session for another one. If you didn't know, now you do. This is home of all things artistic, all things spiritual, and everybody who feels lost in the world. So if you got a poem, a rap, some music, some artwork, a story, or just a conversation you want to have, this is the place to come get your thoughts and your feelings heard. It's our weekly talent show. It's our weekly therapy session. It's our weekly hangout session. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to come on the show, message me on Facebook at Dylan Lawler or email me at lostboy420x@gmail.com. That is lostboy420x@gmail.com. So as you know from past shows, if you haven't been paying attention, we are now on all platforms. The video version comes out on YouTube and Facebook tonight live. And then by Monday afternoon, it will come out on all other platforms as an audio version. So make sure to go subscribe everywhere that you listen to your podcast: Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, wherever, iTunes, Apple, Google, you know the deal, guys. You can even find us on Audible. Also, we've been making and recording a couple of deep cuts episodes lately. So we're going to try to put out a new one this Monday. So make sure y'all tune in this Monday around noon. I'm going to try to get it out by noon. I know I was a little behind schedule last week that we had some problems with uploading, but I'm going to try to get it uploaded by noon on Monday. So make sure y'all go check out our new segment called Deep Cuts. Also, if you want to donate to the show, and all the money goes back into the show and building it bigger and better and giving you guys more content. If you want to donate to that cause, you can donate on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, all Lostboy420X. Don't forget the X. So, anything from 10 cents to $10 helps. So thank you all very much if you donate. And even if you don't, thank you all for watching. Also, if you want to ask us anything during the show, make sure you drop your questions or comments in the comment section and we will get to them. We will answer any questions you have. There are no limits. Go as deep as you want. And man, ask us some questions. Sorry, I gotta take a drink. Moving on. As I always say before we get into the show, I try to talk about mental health a little bit because it is a big part of what we do here. And so I don't feel like it can go unmentioned in any show. And so what I always say is that there are always somebody to talk to, whether you feel like there is or not. That's the biggest thing with depression and anxiety is you always feel like nobody understands it. But I promise you, there are people that do. You can call me, you can text me, there's plenty of people on this show that are happy to reach out and happy to have you reach out to them and give you some guidance. You can also go to lifelinecrisis.com and there are trained professionals on hand who can give you some guidance or text their hotline 988. And if you want, and that I believe is a free hotline, but if you want a more in-depth solution and get into actual therapy, there's also BetterHelp. They'll hook you up with an online therapist. You can do text, call, Skype, whatever you want to do. Wow, Skype is so old. I feel so old. Nobody uses Skype anymore. It's like Zoom and shit. But anyway, you can go to betterhelp.com and they will hook you up with an online therapist. And it's really cool because if you don't like the therapist you connect with, they'll switch you out and until you find someone you actually connect with. So that's one of the cheapest, best solutions for therapy out there. I hope some people find some help there. And piggybacking off of that conversation, I also hope nobody is triggered too badly by anything that happens during this episode. We talk about some triggering topics sometimes. Everybody understands if you need to click out or stop watching, or whether you're a guest or an audience member, everyone understands and is more than willing to accommodate any needs that would be so triggering to people. I need to stop talking. Let's get into the show. Our first guest tonight, we're going to bring up Mr. Caleb, Mr. Cage C. I feel like I don't even need to introduce him at this point, but y'all know who he is. You can go find him on TikTok at KHC790. It's pop his flyer up and get him up here.
I gather up all my problems and I put them in a bucket, but why? So I can dump them and solve them if they have a solution, but my demons are dispositioned, so to me there is no competition. I'm in this for my own operations. If you ain't feeling so hot, then alright. My mind's already missing from its spot, unscrewed from its knot. No, I am not feeling so hot. These feelings are not simply dropped, they escalate, bring masquerades, and I'm the fox in the hole in between this mess this elevator is brought. So no, I am not okay.
What up, man?
Was good.
First of all, I got to tell you, I forgot to tell you, the piece that I wrote that I'm going to share tonight was partly inspired by that piece that we just heard on your flyer.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it like that.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
it has other inspiration to it, but yeah, you'll see. I mean, I already read it to you, but everybody else will see later. But
But
yeah, so thanks for the inspiration, bro, and thanks for coming back on for the 5th time in a row.
anytime. Anytime.
You were like last minute. I mean, I had multiple guests scheduled this week. We're just gonna roll with the punches. We're gonna see who pops in here and who doesn't. Because I had multiple people scheduled, but some people had some trouble getting back to me, so I don't know who's coming in and who's not. But hey, man, you're here. We're gonna rock this show. We're gonna fucking do it, and yeah, man. So what's going on?
Okay.
What's been going on with you? What you been working on?
Well, dude, I got this one piece. It's in draft. I'm not doing it first. It'll be my next one, but it goes pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty hyped for it, but it is unfinished. So I have words and places that just don't fit just yet, but I think I can make it work.
Oh yeah. All right.
But this
Word.
first one I'm doing, is a continuation of that flyer. I'm gonna do it for real this time.
Oh yeah. That piece, like you have more to it.
Oh, you thought that was it? Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah,
song, bro. That's a whole song.
Bro, of course. You out here fucking rapping for like 6 minutes a piece on your slowest day. So, yeah, bro. All right. What was that one called? I didn't even get the name of it.
It's called I.
All
Like
right.
not EYE, just yeah, there you go, just I.
I'm gonna drop myself out of here.
I gather up all my problems and I put them in a bucket, but why? So I can dump them to solve them like they have a solution, but my demons are dispositioned. So to me, there is no competition. I'm in this for my own operations. If it's a problem, leave your complaints in a box. If you ain't feeling so hot, then all right, my mind's already missing from its spot, unscrewed from its knot. No, I am not feeling so hot. These feelings are not simply dropped, they escalate, bring masquerades, different faces, and I'm the fox in the hole hidden between these masks this elevator has brought. So no, I am not okay. Get out of my face. Your eyes disturbs the peace in my head, and I'm fed up with the surrounding noise. They lack context, like the thoughts are brain dead. So what's next? A thought that leaves me brain dead. Whoopsie, a thought that leaves me in wreckage. A train crash derailed from his path with stashed memories left in the grass for snakes pass. I guess I'll have to hiss back, bite back with venom, and send them back with a racked rhythm. Then I gather up all my nonsense and I hang them on the wall like trophies. But why? So I can cherish the victories over a bottle of Hennessy and I'll rattle the competition like they're adolescents scared of the darkness. So don't cross me. I toss my problems like sharpened weapons and I will cut you if you delve too deep. But why? Because my book is the paper cuts cursed beautifully like unusual symbols that read cynical riddles. Figure it out, you'll learn a little, but in the meantime, I write nursery rhymes to get by, and I would hurt others out of spite, but why? So that my vengeance no longer surges like sickness, so I can emerge out of the thicket and preach words like I wished it. I fish verbs to describe actions. You see, I learned my respect, and I think I deserve it back. Don't ask why, it's not a question. Just expect what you reflect. If you come at me, then I'm coming back on the attack to detach your mask from this masquerade. If I figure you out, then you're out. Cut loose from the pack. Another stack on the pile, and with no compensations, no one will know who it was hiding, and I earned my respect, so I expect my respect back. You shouldn't need to ask why. I figured if you smart, then you already know the reason.
Yo, that's crazy. I like how you ended it too. Like I figured if you're smart, you already know the reason. Like after all, like you fucking you bring them through this loop of fucking explaining it, and then you're like, yeah, but you dumb motherfucker. You should already get it. You should already get it. But like,
I shouldn't need
yo,
to explain
fucking
why.
the hook of that fucking piece is great, bro. But like the way it's fucking phrased and the way you fucking go about it, bro, like it is just so fucking perfect. It
Do you
is
know what?
so fucking perfect.
Can you guess what song inspired that song? It's an NF song.
Why?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
Bro, that shit literally like okay, your rhyme schemes are they're getting like I think I was kind of talking about this last week or the week before, whatever. They're getting like tighter and like more like concise and condensed. And I'm really like the part where you were run me through the snake's line again.
Huh. A thought that leaves me in wreckage. A train crashed your brother from his path, or stashed memories left in the grass where snakes pass. I guess I'll have to hiss back, bite back with venom, and send them back with a racked rhythm. Deny. Da 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 da.
Oh, dude, like literally, and then like bro, the cadence and the rhyme scheme has gotten so tight and so condensed and so fucking like you're evolving as a writer, bro. And I'm see like it's crazy because like we literally get to
Hell
see
yeah,
it
bro.
firsthand from
That's so
fucking when
sick.
you came on the show to like now just fucking how it's evolved. It's literally the fucking dopest shit ever.
I
Literally,
appreciate you.
bro. Oh
I
man.
appreciate you.
Well, yo, so at the moment we are without our other artist. We had her in here for a moment. She seems to be having some technical difficulties. Hopefully we'll get her in soon. But for the time being, do you want to do another piece or you want me to pull something up?
Oh, bro, I can do another piece. I'm not gonna do the draft piece, but I'll do one off the brain.
All right, man. Let's roll with it.
Let's fucking do it. Give me a second to think real quick which one I want to do. Okay, I know which one. Okay, all right, okay. Piece by piece by piece, rips by slits by me. Felt fueled real by meals, forget that. So pale tears create false peers. Create searing pain once drops fall in the cuts. You know the pain isn't pleasant. Silence has a lot to say, just listen. You'll understand its submission like its coils, reptilian scales, and concealment. Why reveal it for sentiment if you already get trapped in this veil of sound? If you don't understand the complacement, then you can't figure out. If you can't understand the complacement, then you can't figure out my commitments. That I plunder crucial vanity. My accessories are necessities. What makes me is my consistency. Like Tourette's, tick, stick, and lick wounds till red fills and they bred cynical beings. This is poetry at its finest. Find the meaning. If you're honest, you'll find the liars hiding behind acidic smiles. Reading your ear, every sneer directed at you. Leer back and see the false advertisement. My advice, I'd say, tie your thoughts to a balloon until you read sentence, sentence. Once it pops up, liar is bound to be found. The sounds of defiance that justify vile manners would simply be lost in the air. So tear blank wounds and rank my tank as it blows nigh as net for incision. Those deep cuts into that life I've been missing. Surgery aversion. Surgery immersion. Stitches like voodoo. Stitches like voodoo. Stitches. Fuck. Bro, I forgot it. I forgot it. I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie.
you're shit. You're right off the fucking top of the dome. You're just fucking. That shit's crazy, bro. And like and it's the crazy thing I like too is watching your fucking brain like evolve like live on screen and like the thoughts going through your head like trying to piece it together. You know what I mean? Like this shit's crazy.
I
Yo,
ain't gonna
thank
lie,
you for
bro.
that. Thank
I
you for
figured
that,
it out.
bro.
I figured it out. I could keep going.
You killed that shit, bro. All right, yo. So we got a surprise guest on here. I'm not really sure what he's gonna do. I'm not really sure what he's got for us, but his name is Exoskeleton. And y'all can go check him out on YouTube at Red Designs. That's R.E.D.Designs DESYGNZ 956. That's on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check him out. And yeah, he's also we've had her on the show before. Hopefully she'll be on tonight, but we'll see. Poet is Shakespeare's producer, and he's the man. He is the best producer. Like I text this man, and he gets back to me 5 minutes later with exactly what I need. Like he's dope. So let me bring him up here.
Hey,
How
what's
you
going
doing,
on,
man?
bro? Hey, what's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Cooling as always. I was sitting back like I'm just a spectator. Then I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens. I'm like, oh shit. Well, here we go. Let's rock.
Hell yeah, dude. Yo, yeah, you're our first like pop in last minute artist. Like I literally was texting you as I was like doing my intro to the show. I was like, all right, surprise
Oh
artist
shit.
pop in. I seen your comment. I was like, all right,
Oh
let's
shit.
get
Well,
it.
here we go. Fuck yeah. I ain't got no problem with that. Look, I'm always Paulus to tell you like, yo, he that boy always ball ready. But yeah, I try my best to be anyway.
Hell yeah, yo, for sure. You're for sure. So we haven't had you on before. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Oh, so I go by Exoskeleton. I'm a Baltimore hip hop artist. I'm also a graphic artist. I run a freelance company called Red Designs. I do logos, album covers, t-shirts designs. I'm doing the 3D modeling. I've been working on kinds of shit like artwork, almost anything. I do produce. I got music everywhere on the internet. I'm just what is it, the jack of all trades, master of some. So I'm just a well-rounded person that does a lot of things.
That's dope, dude. Yeah, yo, that's crazy. That's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy. So yeah, and I noticed that like when you sent me the clip for her flyer, like I mean, not only did you have that shit like ready so quick, and I'm somebody who like clips and edits videos. I do all that shit myself.
Yeah.
I've been trying to I've been trying to show my producer Brandon more of the editing side and get him into that or whatever. But yeah, I've been editing shit for a long time, and like you just cut that so perfectly, and you had your own your own little fucking tag where it
The
pops
intro. Oh
in.
yeah, yeah. Like everything that
Yeah,
I do, yo, everything that I do is 100% me. I don't like I tell a person like where I work at, like 95% of the shit that I wear on, I created, even down to this hat that I have on. I made everything that
yo,
you see. So it's a Oni with the Nimbus clouds on the side. Then I got my logo that I made on the side of it, all 3D
shit,
printed.
yo,
So
that's dope.
oh thank you, thank you, thank you. So I
3D,
don't
yo, 3D printed. That's some next level shit. That's some
it
next
is.
level shit right
It is.
there.
It is. And like the music video for Battletown, I made the beat. I did the music video. You know, Polis, that's my home. I've been rocking with her for like I always say I've known her for 5. No, I've been acquainted with her for 5, but I know her for 4 years. So you can know a person for so many years. Like my best friend, we knew each other for like 14, but I've known her for like 10. So
Yeah.
you could meet somebody, y'all could be friends for 5, but to know somebody, it takes a little bit more longer than that.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I get what you're saying. Like, and especially when you know someone for that long too, like there's like this deeper bond that like, you almost become psychic with each other. Like y'all can finish each other's sentences, exactly like,
yo,
yeah,
and
you know
and
exactly what each other's thinking. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's funny you said that, yo. Like when Polis shot me a text. She was like, yo, and, can you send yo the beat? I mean the video for Battle Tone. I was like, all right, bet that. But it's crazy because like earlier today, like when I woke up, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna share the video. But then I seen the text. I'm like, see, yo, that right there, I ain't even get a chance to do that. She is like right there all the time. Like if I'm thinking that either we're both thinking that somebody would do it first, or we both do it at together simultaneously. It's wild. That's my homie though.
Yeah, yeah, no, and it's the type of art you can create when you're connected with someone on that level, like is insane. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I like for instance, I write songs with my brother, and when we vibe off each other and we write verses back and forth, like there's this instant chemistry because like I mean we're brothers, and like we've known each other since birth, or at least he's my older brother, so he's known me since birth, you know. And so like, but there's just this connection. Like we know exactly like where we're going with the piece. The
Yeah,
not only like the rhyme scheme, but the like the emotion, like exactly where we want to go with the piece. And it's like we're like symbiotic. Like there's there's this movie, I don't know if you ever seen it, it's called Pacific Rim,
yeah,
where they dress up, they get in these like big robots and they have to fight these like monsters or whatever, but the robots have to be piloted by the right hemisphere of the brain and the left, and it's two pilots that have to get in there, and it's these two brothers that happen to be symbiotic with their like brains, so they're able to use the machine. I kind of feel like that's how me and my homies and me and my brother are with like when we make art, is like we become symbiotic and like use this machine as two, like use our two halves to use this machine, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
definitely get it. I have I have four other brothers, and so we're this one big group. We're called the ICF, or the Factory for short, and we don't like when we do our songs together. We don't have to be around each other. We automatically know which way to go with it. As soon as we hit a beat, I'm like, all right, y'all know what to do. And it's like whenever we like share our verses, like, damn, this shit just sounds great together. So it's good to have that bond with people. You know, sometimes
Yeah,
all you gotta do is hit a beat, and everybody instantaneously know which way to go.
for
That shit
sure,
is very
bro.
yeah.
I'm actually working on getting a group started myself, and actually we got one of the members here tonight. It's called the Four Horsemen. It's me, my brother, Cage C. You'll see him do some shit in a minute. Well, you were just watching. What
Yeah,
am I talking about? You were just watching.
yeah,
But yeah, we got
exactly.
Cage
Yeah, I
C,
know what he's
and
doing.
then I don't know if you've seen the Psy guy or Messiah on the show, but yeah, the four of us, we link up and we just like vibe off each other's style. Like everybody has their own unique style, but we vibe off each other like so crazy and like so well. It's just it's they're different pieces of a puzzle, but they fit together so well,
Yep,
for
yep,
real.
yep. That's what's up.
So do you say you got music out there? You write stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, um I have two solo projects that I did. I'm dancing with releasing this EP that I have, and I've been sitting on it for a minute. And the only reason I'm dancing with it because my art life, being a graphic artist, has taken more important residency over my music side. And just as fast, I'll think about like, damn, this beat gonna sound dope. I'll find a nice sample to chop up, like, damn, this shit gonna sound hard. And while I'm in the moment of trying to complete it, I'll think of something new to draw. And next thing you know, I'm back into it. So it's like I'm wrestling with two halves now. I'm wrestling between
Now,
my graphic artist, and then I'm wrestling between my hip hop side.
but do they ever like collide? Like you ever use a picture or artistic piece to inspire something you're writing, or vice versa?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I always incorporate. They always run in sync. That's something that will never not happen. Um, as you can see, working with doing this shit with Polish and stuff like that, like album covers, music videos, all that. That's still art. It still has that artistic feel to it. Even down to I actually did, for the first time, I did a speed paint or speed art video, just showing the process of me designing something, and the music that was playing in the background was a beat that I made, some instrumentals that I put together. So of course they're always going to coincide together, but it there's moments where one side would take over 100%, and then the other
Right.
side has to take a back burner. Like for a long time, music was very important to me. From, I want to say, probably like from 2005 all the way, I think it's really stopped to slow down, like around 2018, 2019. So we had that long gap where it was just music, 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 and I really wasn't doing as much art as I am now. So now my art is overthrowing my music. But I made I made such an impact that I do have people randomly like, yo, when you gonna drop your next music video? Yo, you still making beats and all kinds of shit, and everybody's
Right.
seeing the art. Like, damn, yo, I don't like. Is this your new life now? I'm like,
So
unfortunately. So,
I mean, it's important to find a balance with all of your passions, man. I mean, like, here's the thing: is like the podcasting and the writing are two separate sides of me. Like, even though I combine them into one thing by doing this, like they're the host and the writer, and even like here's the thing: is the writer and the rapper, or the writer and the performer, are two different people. You know what I mean? They're not two
right,
different people. They're just two different parts of me. You know what I mean? It is I'm in a different spot when I'm writing than when I'm performing, and I'm in
right,
a different spot than when I'm hosting than when I'm performing or writing. It's different mindsets, but you got to find like an important balance. And I mean, I even enjoy my as much as I complain about it, I even enjoy my day job. And I'm an assistant manager, and like I take pride in that and the things that I do in that. But that side of me is a different person too. You know what I mean? But
right,
you gotta find balance and like try to incorporate, not let them string you out and separate you too much, like, cause it'll feel like they're pulling you from all angles. More like you got to use them to help you and use them all as tools and like combine them, into this. Like, I always
this
talk about my
point.
man KC over here. He has so many different aspects of his personality, and I'll let him talk more about that. But and he just uses them all to great effect. Like to fuel this crazy machine. Like they're all like cogs in a machine.
Right. And so it's funny you say that because I it's like a running joke with me. Whenever I do like music videos, and it's a couple of them. Whenever I do a video when I'm talking about something doing with Red Designs, I'll have my music side. So the representative of the music part of me is the Golden Face Killer. So I have this gold mask, a hoodie, and that's my hip hop side. So I could be sitting here talking and updating people what's going on with Red Designs while I'm dressed up as the Golden Face Killer on the left is looking like, yo, when we gonna get back to the music? And now it's like me arguing with myself. And I have a couple of those videos that I have did, but it's like I'm interacting with my music side, and we just getting into a clash. Like, dude, when am I gonna come back out? You've been doing all this drawing shit, but we still got music going on. And I'm fussing with myself, like, dude, chill. We're gonna get back to it. And this
Yo,
is
I
just
got a
is
piece.
that.
Oh no, go
Oh, go
ahead.
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh no, but so that to me that's like a running joke. On one end, it's like funny, haha, and it is, but at the same time, I'm giving people a peek into the actual
Right.
like arguments that I had, the internal arguments. I'm just bringing them external, letting people see what's going on.
Right. I find that's kind of where I find myself at when I'm writing most times. I was gonna say I have a piece called "Speaking to Demons," where it's literally a conversation between me and like the demons in my head, or like the negative thoughts, or the intrusive thoughts that everyone has every day, and just like the war between like uh, not just not good and evil, but just like your confident side and the side that tells you that you're a piece of shit. And then it's also like you want to get rid of this darkness and this depression and this anger in your life, but also it's like that side of you helps you make this stuff. So or at least for me, so it's a conversation between that side of me and the more confident side of me or whatever. And it's like, um, it's that duality that I'm always saying, that I feel this duality where it's like sometimes I feel like I'm on top of the world and ain't nobody can touch me, and then sometimes I feel like I'm a piece of garbage, and it's like those two sides like fighting with each other.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like, and I love the play on words with your name, the golden face killer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty dope. That's
yeah.
pretty dope.
Thank you. Actually, it's a max that there's an original one that I created, but then there was one that I found somewhere online. It's like a masquerade ball mask, and I just decided to make it part of who I am. It's the closest thing that I was able to find to the image that I actually had, and the way I designed it, I'm like, you know what? That's just going to be what I use. And there has been times where I had did shows and I actually wore the mask on, and that has even got, it was even to a point that if I just show up to a joint like this, the first thing the person asks me like, "Yo, they see my book bag, like, yo, I know the mask is in your book bag.
That's
Nah, yo,
dope,
not in your
bro.
book bag." And then they get mad at me like, "Yo, why you don't got the mask on?" Yo, I'm like, listen, I didn't think to bring it with me today. It's
I
just, and I
I
was
have
like, "Oh, yo, you gotta have it with you now." Oh,
I
okay,
got a
cool. I'm
guest that
sorry.
comes on here. I got a guest that comes on here, and I obviously I'll let her speak on her condition next time she comes on. But she, for reasons that I will not get into, feels compelled, and she she wears a mask, and that is her persona as a writer, and a lot of the time her persona to the outside world. And it's not, and it's she the way she's described it to me, and somebody can attack me online, or she can message me if I'm getting this wrong, but the way she described it to me is that she almost feels like the mask is is her real face. You know what I mean? And that her real, like, what people would call her real face is a mask. You know what I
Mm,
mean? And it's like she has built her whole persona and writing personality around it. She's the faceless. She wants to be known as a faceless artist, and she's doing it fantastic. And so shout out to her. But yeah, it just reminded me of that because I've really liked the creativity with the masks, and like Slipknot, and just artists that are use their wardrobe or their costume or whatever, like as a statement or part of their persona or whatever. And that's really dope, bro.
Um,
So do you?
what she I'm meaning to cut you off because it made me think about one of my favorite scenes from Batman Returns. So now I'm getting ready to date myself, and this fine. But and I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going at with it. When Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle went to the masquerade ball, and everybody had that mask on, but they didn't have a mask on, and people was looking at them like, "Why don't you have your mask on?" That's because Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle is our mask. Batman and Catwoman, that's who we really are. And when I
Yes,
see that,
dude.
yeah, and when I seen that at a young age, it's crazy because I distinctly remember seeing that, and I'm like, I get it, I understand that, and that's like one of my favorite scenes. It plays so well with how I perceive things in this world. So
I've
one of my good friends, she used to ask me all the time. She's like, "Yo, you have this weird infatuation with masks," and she's like, "Why is that?" And I'm like, for a long time, I could never give her a solid answer until I seen the Rob Zombie remake of Halloween, and I seen that when Michael Myers was locked up, and he was just had all this wall full of masks that he made, and I'm just looking at it like I feel attacked by how I'm looking at this shit because that's me. So,
Yeah,
it's like
I feel you, bro. But you know what? Like, there, I feel like the only difference.
That's true.
We
That's true. I'm
got
sorry. I
this
read what the
Facebook
person
user
said
says
about Pink Floyd. I
that's when
remember
Pink
that.
Floyd first started. They wouldn't
Yeah,
show who they were, so they could walk out of a show with the crowd
the
unknown.
crowd was,
That's
yeah,
yeah.
I
I'm
remember
actually
that. Yeah,
yeah. That's dope. And I
yeah.
love
Them and
artists. Like I said,
gorillas do that shit too. No one know how the gorillas look in real life, which is actually dope.
yeah, for real. And like I was talking about Slipknot, he's in two bands, and he does 2 years with one band and 2 years with the other. And you
Wow.
know the song "Looking at You Through the Glass." I'm not. That song is I think his name is Corey. Somebody's gonna have to tell me, but I'm not sure. Corey Taylor or Tyler or something.
Google it,
But
people.
he's the lead singer of Slipknot, and he wears that mask, and he raw, and like you wouldn't know that it's like also I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Like the both of them are him, and it's two different sides of him. And like when
Oh
he
shit.
take that mask off, he's Corey Taylor or whatever, you know what? If I'm getting the name wrong, please somebody tell me. God,
Okay, just Google it. We'll find. We'll
Corey
figure it
Taylor. No, somebody said in the
out.
comments.
Okay.
But yo,
Okay.
so it's been dope talking to you, bro. Do you have a piece that you maybe want to share with us,
Oh
or you
yeah.
got nothing? Yeah, if you got
I have a
something,
verse that I could spit real quick. Ain't no issue.
yeah. Word, bro. All right, I'll. Do you have a name for it?
No, so right now,
Just
currently
something
for
you're
this
working on.
this verse is part of a song. I really don't have a definitive title. So far, this called the title. And my geek side is getting ready to come out. So I am a gamer, and one of my favorite fighting games
Hell
is Street
yeah.
Fighter. So the title right now is Shadowloo. Then that's the name of my fault, Shadow Law. That's the original name, and that's the name of Mbice's organization. So I just named it Shadow Law because the beat sounds like these motherfuckers coming down the damn runway ready to destroy shit. I'm like, yeah, it's perfect. I might change the title, no, who knows?
You said Shadow Law.
Yes.
All right, word.
Right, right. All right, so um this ain't aggravated assault. It's a foreign slaughter. Something wicked this way coming must be a marauder. I wrote this, listen to track 12 from S. Carter. It's impossible to falter when you're the rock of Gibraltar. The mic spark look like a thing trying to light a Newport. They love my beam more than me. They thought the flow was New York. But listen how I tie son. This one's a slasher. This what they admire. Of course, I read mics of all sorts. I'm Bobby Stills with the beat. Marcus Carby when I speak. She's Rhapsody in the streets. Cardi B in the sheets. On God's monster double beast. No enemies to see a feast. Any opponent posing me, the only option is defeat. Exoskeleton, boom, by yay, that's what my Umi say. Get close to the Mordecai ninjas, letting the Uzi spray. A bomb first, attack, track, strike fast with no delay. So when I hit you's game over, no continues, no replays.
Woo, boy, that shit's fire. Yo, how
Thank
could
you.
yo? I've been fucking messaging you for fucking months. How come I haven't had you on the show yet, bro?
I don't
God
know, man.
damn.
I stay
Yo,
silent
that
about a lot of
shit's
shit.
fire.
Oh,
You be
thank
lighting
you.
up
I
the
appreciate it.
circle.
Oh, thank you,
That
man.
shit was crazy, bro.
Thank you. I
That yo,
appreciate
your
it.
rhyme schemes they're so like tight and condensed and fucking like they just pack like each fucking line packs a fucking punch like that. Yo, that is dope, bro. That is
Thank you.
super dope. Where'd you write that and when'd you write that and what's the inspiration for the song so far? I know
Um,
it's in progress, but
so to be honest with you, yo, whenever I write something, I could be riding on my way to work. I could be sitting here on a late night, like for some reason, 3 a.m. And if anybody out there that's listening, I'm pretty sure you probably deal with this shit too. Anybody a creator, 3 a.m. seems to be that time where anybody that creates gets up and
yes.
get that. See, you get it. So that's I did. I wrote it at 3 a.m. I just got up. I don't know what the hell was going on. I just got up and no, I'm lying. I do know what's going on. My damn fur baby, she woke me up because she wants somebody to be out here while she sleeps. So she knows that normally around that time I will get up. So she like waking me up like, hey dad, you coming out so we could go to sleep? So I'm just sitting, just working on some artwork and I just started writing and that's where the shit came from. And
Hell yeah,
again, a lot
dude.
of the shit that I write is like super random. I'm like, if anybody knows Sade, she says whenever she writes or does something, it's never like you're writing the work on the album. She writes when she's inspired by the music, what the current wave is going on. So the current wave to me that was going on that inspired me was Killer Mike's his Michael album. That album is fucking beautiful. I swear to you. That's like that turned into my life soundtrack.
What
And
is it? What is it?
so the person name is Killer Mike. The name of that album is called Michael. That album, yo, it's been a long time since I actually sat back and listened to an album from beginning to end. And with his, I can actually do that.
Yo,
I can't skip it.
I
I
love
put
doing
back.
that. That's one of my favorite. That's like my ideal way to listen to music. Like
Yeah,
just sit like I like just sit in the car and just fucking like put that shit car parked in the driveway, just sit and listen to it. You know what I mean? Like That's my ideal way to sit and listen to music.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna bring my other homies up here to see what
yeah,
they
go for
thought.
it.
If they have any questions or comments for you or anything.
Yes, sir.
Um, what's up? Were you able to catch his piece,
No, not for.
guys?
Bro said Cardi B in the face, and I was down for that, bro. I swear to God, that shit was gas, dude. That was nice.
Oh,
That
thank
was
you,
nice.
appreciate you, brother, appreciate it. Thank you,
And then you ended with that defeat line with the end, bro. That was clean,
Mm,
clean.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
real.
You missed it.
You missed it.
I got in
Well,
late. Right.
All right,
But
so I
I
Nah,
got,
it's
love
all
the
right.
conversation afterwards. I'm down for sure.
Hell
I had
yeah.
no problem with diving into it. Like it's crazy. My brothers they ask me this shit all the time. They was like, "Yo, you memorize all your verses?" Yeah, roughly. Like from I think I remember. I think I actually remember a verse that I wrote when I was like 13 or some shit like that. For some reason, I don't know. It was super random, but stuff like that. Yeah, I always tell people you always got to stay ready so you don't have to be ready. You know, you really gotta say like that. Like I could probably drop a verse that I wrote 10 years ago with zero issues. So it's just one of those
Yeah,
things. I'm trying to train poets. She's probably listening and she's probably like, oh, here we go. I'm trying to train her that when she write her poems, because she freestyles them, I'm like, yo, you gotta start writing that shit down because she be saying some dope shit. And I'm like, you
yeah.
gotta write it down. And I know she prides herself on you'll never hear me repeat the same thing. That's cool. But sometimes some of these verses that she drop, like, yo, you gotta jack them down
That
just in
shit's
case
like,
you
yeah,
gotta go back.
that shit's got to be written
Yeah.
in stone. I feel I had this problem at work the other day. I was so tired and like I thought of this fucking amazing idea for a piece, and then like I got busy doing something and I just fucking lost it. I was like, what was that? It came to me later, like a few hours later, but for those few hours, I was so frustrated. I was like, what the fuck was that idea? I should have wrote it down.
Yeah.
For real, bro. Yo, thank you for sharing that with us, bro. And if you want to
Mhm.
stick around to, if you want to share something else or you want to just stick around to react to other people's shit, that's cool.
Um,
Or if you got to get out of here, that's cool too, man. But
I
thanks
got
for coming on.
I got one more I can share, and then I'm gonna get back to working on this design that I was working on. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like I could do the music, but my art seemed bad. Like, come on, you gotta draw this shit. Come on over here.
All right,
You
man.
got to get ready, come your way. Come on.
You want to pop it off right now so you can get back to your thing?
Yeah.
All right, man.
So
Cool.
this
I'll drop
is
myself out of here.
so
Well, yeah, tell
no,
us about it first.
So this one is actually off of a song that I'm working on called High Caliber. So this is the second verse. I got the
Ooh,
first verse. The
all right.
second verse is going to end everything off. So,
All right.
all right. These bars beat on brutally, leave them bleeding profusely. New school Ozunu, black ninja strapping for Uzi G. If the bars die, close to the archives, hitting in this eulogy. My thoughts are cinematic, my actions look like a movie scene. Quote for Cleaver, pull your way back, homie, that's no cap, that's big facts. Combo your grill, the peep the drip black. Listen, scrap it's open cracks at 16 bars at 8 tracks. On 8 bars at 8 that we halfway there, let's stay on track. Raise on lunch through ciphers, beat breaks, milk crates, and mixtapes. Hannibal Lecter with a razor blade, come get your face ate. You know the code is mafioso. Apes don't kill apes, but squad more like SOCON. Rehab with a crush, a tri-state. They made it obvious. My brain was foreseen by astrologists. Go 13 with a ribbon. Pressing your oculus. That nasty Nostradamus spit. Nature boy, check my dominance. How fine, electrifying frequencies capture the audience. I'm high caliber. You know my steeds. Ain't nobody in my league. That shot aim, clip, bang, remove enemies. Bloodthirsty pedigree. On from the lead to the hit with dirty weaponry. Strategize your strategy. All right, that's enough. Let me stop.
God damn, yo. Yo, I gotta say it again. How come I haven't fucking had you up here before, bro? You
I
be
don't know,
lighting shit on
dude.
fire. Yo, that
Oh
Hannibal
yeah.
line went fucking hard. Come and get your face ate. And that fucking, yo, and not the Nostradamus, yeah, the Nostradamus line was fucking crazy, bro.
Oh wow. Thank
And
you.
your flow is so fucking crazy. Like,
Oh yeah. Thank you, bro.
oh, bro, you fucking coming in hot with that shit. That shit is fire. You like
Thank
I've had I think maybe 4 rappers on the show, and you maybe 5. I'm not sure, but you are like top tier. Like,
Oh wow.
and every one of them is super, super fucking talented, bro. But like, I am blown away. I can't believe I haven't had you up here before. Thank you,
It's all good.
bro. That shit's crazy.
Hey man, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. It's definitely been an honor. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, yo, I mean, before you go, real quick, I just want to get these guys' thoughts or comments, questions before he's got to head out of here.
You killed it. It was great.
No, thank you.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, dude,
Can
I
you hear
was
us,
zoning.
man?
Dude, I was replaying your shit
Yo,
in my brain,
try-
bro. And I was like, I was
try
not gonna lie,
unplugging
man.
your-
I was like kind of going off the shit you were saying, but that was nice. I was like, God damn, okay. You know what I mean, bro? I was zoning. That shit was nuts, bro. You got it. That was
real.
that was
real.
fuck yeah, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it,
Yeah, your
man.
wordplay is phenomenal.
Oh wow,
Swear to
thank
God.
you. I look,
Caleb,
this is-
try unplugging your headset and plugging it back in. Getting a little interference there.
I definitely
Sorry about
appreciate it, guys. I'm just trying to make a name. That's all.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
Yeah,
man.
man, you're doing
Thank
good
you.
for real.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Again,
Cool,
I'm
thank-
honored to be here. You know, y'all
You
guys
said
are
something
dope.
earlier about
Huh?
3 a.m. You said something earlier about 3 a.m. I have a
Yes,
song,
ma'am.
or the poem that I
Mm.
did. It was like one of the first poems I did on the show. It's called 3 a.m.s.
Nice.
Yes,
See, you
yeah, I
get it.
remember
Like
that.
three, for some reason, 3 a.m. is just that. It's peaceful.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
It
It's
is.
just
It's
you,
called
your
ambrosia
thoughts, and your
hour.
craft,
Well,
and you're
ambrosia hour is
good.
like
It's
Yeah,
that magic. It's that
Yeah.
magic hour
times.
that's
Yep.
true.
for real.
That's true.
Good shit.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for
Thank you for
sure.
having me.
And make sure everybody goes and follows him and subscribes to him on YouTube at Red Designs 956.
I'll
Peace
be
out,
there.
man.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate y'all.
All right, guys. Next, we're gonna bring our girl, Miss Robin, up here. I don't even have to introduce her, but I'm gonna anyway for y'all who haven't seen her before. She's a poet, rapper, singer, certified Reiki healer. She does some drumming occasionally. She dabbles in holistic medicines. She also coordinates live events with her production company, Synergistic Approach Production, and she is a certified Reiki healer. With her soul, and her studio is Reiki Soul Studio. You can follow her at Robin Bowser on Facebook. Let's get her up here. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good. We need to make this, happen more often. Just a couple days ago now.
Yeah, I know for sure. Like it's great having you on. Thank you for agreeing to come on again, especially
Sorry,
like last minute.
I was late, though, but it happens.
You just got a thumbs up bubble in your in your camera. Like, did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Am I just imagining things? There's like a thumbs up bubble that like popped up in your screen. That was crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that and make sure that I wasn't seeing things.
Yeah, because I didn't see anything.
All right. Anyway, moving on. How have you been?
I've been really well. Living the dream. I am not a fan of winter, so I've been inside a lot. But other than that, I've been really good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, laying low.
Yeah, I feel you. It's cold, and not only the cold, but it's like the weather kind of affects everybody's mood and makes everybody a little like snippy, a little attitude, little tired, and yeah, it's just winter's draining. Winter's very draining, but
it's needed, balance and everything.
I am excited for the summer. I mean, I'm excited for the whole year because I've got so many things planned for not only this show, but just like myself and like self-improvement. And I won't say too much on this topic, but my buddy Brandon got a GoPro recently. And our producer Brandon got a GoPro recently. And there might come summertime when the weather is better outside, there might be some extra outdoor content So
Nice.
keep a lookout for that, because it's been something we've been wanting to do for a while, because we're like big hikers, big fishers, and I know that like a lot of the people that come on and like that we talk to are big into nature too. So
Oh, absolutely. And it's always a pleasure hearing venturing out on something else too, because everything you do is pretty rad.
thank you, I appreciate it. So what you got for us? What you been working on?
I have a bunch of new stuff, man. I've been singing a lot more and rapping a lot more, and still not confident enough to really do it all like balls to the wall. But I enjoyed a lot doing it in my downtime with the whole winter thing. Keeps me busy
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
What I'm going to do today is called "I'm Ready to Run." It is
All
it is
right.
that I have the beat. I just don't own rights to it, so I'm just going to do it a cappella kind of.
So is this just a verse, or is this a whole song,
It's a
or
whole song, but it's not that long.
whole song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I don't care. I don't care how
Uh,
long it is. I just yeah. All right, hell yeah. What's it called?
I'm ready to run.
I'm ready to run. All right,
We're ready
sorry.
to run. Yeah.
Ready to run. All right, cool.
All right. I'm ready to run. Better alternative than a loaded gun. Trying to find my way, I'm coming undone. My hands are steady, my end has begun. Lack support in my life, starting in a rerun. Sacrifices I've made, taken advantage of. I've only ever tried out of kindness and love. Didn't mean to offend, hold it in, dare not vent, processing this resentment. Just trying to rise above, following guidance. Taking darkness to light, so righteous. Meet you somewhere in the middle with this energetic might, not only capable man, it's my birthright. Seeing through my third eye, intuitive sight. The war is over, no more need to fight. I'm on my path. It's okay, I fell off track, because it's not morals and integrity I lack. It's just the way we're programmed, and those is facts. Lies and manipulation our government exude is whack, setting us up with expectations impossible to match. No one's brave enough to be the black woman on the bus, refusing to sit in the back, or stand up and fight because our rights are being attacked. We got it all wrong. We spew hate and violence in our songs. Don't even try to get to know one another. We don't even try to get along. Prophecies into fruition, we're headed for a collision. The ones who don't play fair are taking out the ones that care. Good luck, because we fight in all the rounds and still won't knock us down. This ring we will not share. Ta-da.
Well, goddamn. You
Ow!
said that oh my god, that line that no everyone's afraid to be the black woman sitting on the bus. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that line is going to hit hard for a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
And just and I've been talking about it a lot lately too. It's just like our complacency and our willingness to just lay down and fucking be sheep, or to let other people get shoved to the back of the fucking bus because we don't want to stand up and say something about it. Wow, that was fucking amazing. And I love your flow. I love your style. It's like it is the
Sounds
like
good with a beat, man. If I could, I wish I could.
it is the most like gentle aggressive rap. Like it is like it's like the words are like aggressive. It's like motherfuckers, we need to wake up and stop being fucking sheep, and like, but you say it so like calmly and down to earth. You're just like,
I
listen
try to get it so
everybody,
it's relatable. You know what I
listen
mean? I want this.
everybody.
Not just doing
Yeah,
this for my own good. I want people to
yeah,
be able to understand what I'm saying and get the
right.
point. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah, no, yeah, your flow is amazing, and
Thank
the
you.
like your stuff is always so introspective, and like just makes me think of not only my own personal choices and my own place in the world, but the way it affects everybody else's. And then so that like that was kind of the first piece of, or the first part of the piece. And then like the other thing you do with a lot of your work is you make me think about the world and everybody else's choices and how they affect the world. And like you're able to combine the two so well, and just you're so introspective and so fucking, you're one of my favorite people to have a conversation with.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I really do.
Absolutely.
It makes my heart happy. I like doing
Yeah.
it, so that makes it just makes it that
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I
if
wish
you
I want to
don't,
get
you
out there,
can't.
and I want to be able to
You,
people to be able to read some of my stuff, because I have a
right.
lot of stuff that I don't do online. You know what I mean, live. So but if I could put it in a book, I think I might be doing that eventually. But
Hell
I already
yeah.
got my too many things going on. So once I
Right. Yeah.
put those out,
You're juggling a lot of plates, but no, I mean, you are a fantastic artist, and you can't do something, you can't make fantastic art if you don't enjoy it. You can't do something you don't enjoy.
yeah,
You know, they say
I need
they
to
say
do
if
that.
you what's that? Follow your
dream, follow your passion, be authentic, and choose you every time.
wow.
That's
I like that. That's a good motto, and that
Right.
fits you very well. And
Thank you.
it comes through in your writing. It does. I
I
see it.
appreciate you for saying that.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, they say you find something you love, and if that's your job, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
know.
came in
So
on the conversation where you guys were talking about like juggling so many different
right.
passions or things that you enjoy, and it's really hard because when someone asks you like, what do you do? Like, I'm like, well,
A little bit of
do all
everything.
kinds of things. Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean?
What do you want to know about?
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I'm gonna bring Caleb up here, see what he thought about it. What's up, man?
You basically said it, man. You have such like a soulful way to put something so serious.
Thank you.
Like, and it's what you said has such a great message in reality because it is very like an eye-opening thing to those that don't know what's going on around them or they're not updated on what's up.
Right. But
Like
it's not, it's like
they're
kind of sugar coated. You know what I mean?
yep,
It's just little
yep.
bits
It's
just so
it
people aren't
the
freaked out or they're not.
but
Because
to the one that's really paying attention, that message is it is an important one to be honest.
yeah, and
Mm,
I've said this I think on the show before, but whenever I'm writing, I'm thinking of like a lot of people who are like woke or kind of in the now of what's actually going on around here. They have this like almost like a god complex. I hate to say it, or
Yes,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean, where they think and they like they talk really big, or the words are like it's intimidating. So if we want to get
Mhm.
across to anybody or sound legit to anybody, you have to be relatable. You have to be able to bring it down a little bit. We got to remember those people aren't on the same frequency. You know what I mean? They can't perceive the
right.
same.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Energy is huge. Energy is
right,
huge, and you
absolutely.
fit it just right. It's kind of crazy. You just have this nice way that you go about things. I was on the show whenever you were on the show at one point in time, and it was those 3 a.m. talks or whatever that was
Yeah.
called. That was also nice. I remember that. That was cool. So it
Thanks.
is nice to see you on here again. That is pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah, you too, Caleb. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think you both came to my birthday special,
We
which was
did.
pretty much my party because I didn't really do anything that day besides my show.
Well, I
So it
ended
was
up
pretty.
cut off because of my power. Remember, I was
Oh,
on.
oh, you popped, but yeah, but oh, okay, but you still showed up to
I
my
could have
birthday.
fun.
I'll still credit you for showing up to my birthday.
Hey, thanks. I
But
tried.
you popped
I
in for
was
like 5
there.
minutes. I think your daughter was on too for like
She
two
was.
two
Yeah.
seconds. Yeah, yeah,
For sure. She would love to. I should have her do some stuff. Oh
yeah.
my God, my other daughter, she sings and she's
I
phenomenal.
know you were talking to me. You're like she's like 19 or something.
Yeah, in college. So
Yeah,
whenever she's home, the next time I'll try to get her on. She's really good.
yeah, definitely, definitely. That'd be awesome for sure.
Sweet.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on again. You're like I said, you're one of our favorite people to talk to.
Yes.
Like and
I,
and like I know that Brandon doesn't come on much, but like we'll have conversations behind the scene and like he'll be like, "Yo, definitely like fucking Robin," and like there's like I don't want to single people out because there's so many amazing. Almost everybody. I don't even want to say almost everybody because everybody I've brought on the show. Some of the people who will go unnameless um, have been a little iffy behind the scenes, but everyone that I've managed to bring up on the show has been so amazing. And like, but we definitely have a list of our favorites, and you guys are definitely on the top in the top tier. You're definitely top 3, top 5 for sure. For sure. Anytime we're and that's why like last minute, like you guys are the people I message because it's like, all right, who's gonna actually come and pop in and do this shit and like you guys come through every time. You guys are some of the most like just you every time I text you guys, you're just like I'm down, I'm in. I texted
It's hard
Caleb
to be able
freaking
to like get your content out there. You know what I mean? It
yeah.
really, unless you're all up in Facebook or on social media, and I'm really just not. So it's
Yeah.
I like to be able
Yeah,
to.
I've been slacking a little bit with the social media lately, but you know what? There's more coming. We're gonna get back out there. We're going on TikTok. We're going. There's more coming. Trust me. But
That's it.
yeah, you
Life
guys
is
are a
first. It's
huge
always
part of it.
important.
You guys have been such a huge part of it. So thank you both. Um,
Always.
uh, Mr. Caleb, you ready for your next piece, bro?
Yeah, hey, and instead of draft, I did finish the whole entire thing, and I know I'm going to name it. It's anger.
This motherfucker, he's like, oh, I came on with a draft. Oh, wait, by the way, freaking 20 minutes later, let's fucking. By the way, I messaged him 10, 15 minutes before we were going to start setting up the show. And I literally, I sent him the link and then I said, you want in? He said, duh.
Yeah. Anytime, bro. I fucking love this shit. It's awesome.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You guys are always down to ride. For sure. All right, man. So you finished this piece. What's it called?
I named it anger.
Anger. All right, man. I got you. I'll drop myself out of here. Let's do
Hold on, let me get a drink of water real quick. Sorry. Like you don't even notice my look is corrosive. It hates the emotions contorting the cursive. Speaking aloud to the anger, each word as long as 9 millimeters. I'm speaking to creatures whose features are leeching. I'm breaching in bangs. Sounds so contorted, components are breaking. Like you don't even notice the throat is burning, the crocus is leaving, the anger condensing, leaking a spit from the brain, creating my rain. You don't even notice the acid it brings. You don't listen to reason. Okay, fine. Immaculate visions, my eyelids are open. I'm seeing the time, this contract is vivid. I'm seeing the lines, I know where to sign. Inadequate lesions causing the pain. It doesn't hurt when I lie with the devil. I'm eating all of the fruits. My proof is the knowledge, my proof is the paper I use to master the mind. It's so complacent, always craving. Take away my misfortune, always raging. My abrasions always showing. I'll start rating, always latent. You won't see the violence coming. It's always creeping. My contagion's always seeping. It's not evasive. Watch my movement, always running. Your direction is nothing. So complacent, so contagious. My disease is your head banging. My will stained red from all the bleeding. Your misfortune, my contortion, starting roding, loading bullets, 9 millimeters. Your eyes wide open, it hates emotions. Its components are broken. Your throat is bleeding. Start your croaking. That contract signed. Like you didn't even notice my looks corrosive. Read my cursive, wrote with curses. I'm the creature, and those are the features. All of them are preachers. Speaking the truth, these exclusive compulsions intrusive. I crewed the whole ship. I drew all the blueprints. My anatomy is nasty. I copy and paste these organs like a skinwalker on the sheet. I bleak thoughts and nobody knows it. I blank all the rhymes and hope that I'm normal. I fake all the feelings and hang on the rope to my ceiling. Like you don't even notice the throat is burning, the crocus is leaving, that anger condensing, leaking, a spit from the brain, creating my rain. You don't even notice the acid it brings. You don't listen to reason. All right. I'll ride on the wave till I crash on the shore. I'll land on my feet, dragging my cord that's hooked to the amp. You'll hear me perform. You'll see me transform. I'm split at the core. My anger doesn't concede. It bleeds and leaves sores. It leads fiends in the fight. It feeds in the night. If it loses control, stay out of my sight. Because remember, it's so complacent. Always craving. Take away my misfortune. Always raging. My abrasions always showing. I'll start rating. Always latent. You won't see the violence coming. Always creeping. My contagion's always seeping. It's not evasive. Watch my movement. Always running. Your direction means nothing.
This man, what the fuck? Yo, you started going in with that fucking tongue twister shit at the beginning. Hold on. Run me through like the first fucking like just 20, 30 seconds of that real quick. Just,
Like you don't even notice my look is corrosive. It hates the emotions contorting the cursive. Speaking aloud to the anger, each word as long as 9 millimeters. I'm speaking to creatures whose features are leeching. I'm breaching in bangs. The sound so contorted, components are breaking. Like you don't even notice the throat is just burning. The crocus is leaving, that anger condensing, leaking a spit from the brain, creating my rain. You don't even notice the acid it brings. You don't listen to reason.
that shit, yo, and then bro, and then like you went with that fucking tongue twister fucking flow, leeching the like, and then you went into this very fucking like it's this different flow that you don't normally do. It's like fuck, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's very like condensed and short. It's like, and then like it's very fucking like the man, you are definitely like you're switching up your flows. You're I can tell you're like trying different things and you're getting fucking creative with it, bro. Like that flow that flow that you switched into, but it is you and it like like
The
fucking
2 word rhymes, the so complacent, always craving, take away my
always
misfortune,
craving.
always
Yeah,
raging,
oh
my
my god,
abrasion, always showing, I'll start rating, always latent. Yeah, bro.
bro, that 2-syllable fucking yeah, bro, that shit's fucking absolutely crazy. Like
The piece,
fucking paradise, pair of eyes, paralyzed, Scared to die.
Actually, bro, dude, I'm so glad you brought that up. Because I was reading back on our messages, bro, and I seen that, and I'm like, dude, I gotta use something like that. And so that's actually what that little 2 word. That's what inspired that. Like, no shit. I'm so glad you
Yes.
brought that up, bro. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. That's like what like one of the things that I tried to master when I first started writing raps is that 2-syllable fucking that or 2 or even 4 or what however many syllables you can fucking. It's about to me. It's about seeing how many words in the whole sentence like rhyme with words in this sentence. Like the whole and like that fucking rhyme scheme where it's like. So I based it out. You know that joke where people are like, "Surprise, motherfucker! French fries,
Yeah,
motherfucker!
yeah,
Blue
yeah,
skies,
yeah.
motherfucker!" But it's like based off that rhyme scheme. It's because they all the sentences rhyme with each other and they have the same amount of syllables. Surprise, motherfucker! Black guys, motherfucker. I probably shouldn't say that, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm
I
saying.
know the
I
exact
got
meme you're talking about. I'm sure everybody else does too, bro, because that shit was funny.
you know what I'm saying. Like, but yeah. Like that's something that I'm glad I was able to inspire you and like kind of show you my ways a little bit. That's something I
Yeah,
do
no,
a
because
lot in my.
that was what I was kind of missing in like a rhyme scheme that I wanted to do. All right, and I just couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, you know what? He's on to something. He's on to something.
Hell yeah,
So
bro.
I actually started doing that practice myself. I have a notepad that has these different rhymes, and I started bringing those that I had on there onto this song, and I'm like, okay, this works. This works.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I kind of have like a list of like, it's not even lines, just words that rhyme with each other. I'm like, oh, I'll use that at some point. I mean, I'll use that at some like, so like I was mentioning, or if I think of like a double rhyme scheme or whatever, like paradise, pair of eyes, scared to die, so that kind of like that. Like I'll write down like the rhyme scheme, and so I'll go back to that. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna fit it in, but eventually I'll be able to fit it in. And I'll go back to it for sure. I definitely have that
Oh
shit
yeah.
written down. That was
Yeah.
dope, bro. I'm gonna bring this homegirl up to see what she thought about it. What'd you think?
Your energy is always phenomenal. Your delivery is great. It's so with me that you can get that many words in such a small small
Oh,
amount of.
it's so hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's so hard.
A lot of practice, dude. Because I'm there and I'm trying, and I give you credit for sure.
I had this one bar on one of my weeks. I had this one bar, and I had to go like 45 seconds without breathing, and I almost did it. I was like 3 lines off, and it was on the show. And I took a breath, and I'm like, "Fuck, shit."
Yo,
but it's fun though. I like seeing the progression though when you're doing that. How like every time you get like faster and faster, and then pretty soon it's so easy, and you're like, "How? Why was that hard?" You know?
Yo, you guys know who Tory Lanez is?
Mm-mm.
I've heard the name.
No. Tory Lanez. Okay, so What's Poppin'? Brand new shit just hopped in. That song.
Yeah.
Okay, with Lil Baby or not Lil Baby? Baby Jesus. What's his name? The Baby.
What's poppin'?
Well, I know he did a remix with The Baby, Tory Lanez, and Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Now I know who Tory Lanez is. Yep.
Okay, and Tory Lanez did a whole 1 minute and 30 second verse without breathing. And he even starts using like H. He goes hop, hop, hop like 3 times, like at the same time, but he's like releasing his breath, and you can hear it. And he don't breathe a singular time. It is nuts.
That is insanity.
That's what I want to do. So whenever I'm rapping like fast like that, trying to get those verses, I listen to Tory Lanez like a whole album, and I'm like, okay, here I go.
Bro, so I mean, the first time that you have one
fast song that I can't even like. It's gonna be hard to even ever want to do it.
I can picture you out here fucking.
It was fun.
I sure can. It would definitely be a twist. I'd be like, oh, I would fucking surprise the shit out of me. That'd be awesome.
The first time I realized that shit was even possible, like Rap God, I hate to sound corny, but Rap God, when it came out in 2013, like I couldn't even, and I've been listening to Eminem my whole life, bro. I couldn't even understand that shit. I was like, fucking what? Some of them are what? Some of them are what? Bro, but I eventually, like, I would listen to it slowed down, and I'd read it, and I eventually, like, and that's a lot of the things when I do like a fast verse or something that's a tongue twister is I'll slow it down and I'll make sure I can read it slow and then I'll speed it up. Like, you know what I mean? And as like she was saying, you get faster and faster and faster, and eventually you can do it at such a high pace. Everybody else is like, "What the fuck?" But to you, it feels normal because you programmed it in your brain.
That was my first take.
And I love you, yo, bro. You're getting so. I mean, not that you weren't great at the tongue twisters when I first met you, but like, you're getting so much better at these fucking like these lyrical fucking tongue twisters. Like at the fucking beginning with the leak fucking. I can't even do it. I can't even do it.
The 9 millimeters, bro. I thought that wasn't gonna work, and then whenever I said it out loud, I'm like, okay,
Nah,
9 millimeters.
nah,
I'm
it hits.
speaking the
It
creatures.
hits, bro. It's fire as fuck, bro. That was dope. That was dope. You're getting better, bro. You're mastering that shit.
Hell yeah,
I agree
hell
with
yeah.
you. I
Thanks
would
for
say
sharing that with us, bro.
that's a progression that's really fun to see. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Of everybody
Yeah.
who's on the show, like Queen and a couple other people I've seen, and I've just seen
Oh
everything
yeah.
completely.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate y'all. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, yo. So we're gonna go to Miss Robbins' second piece, and then I'll do a piece before we get out of here. And yeah, it's been a great night. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. So this one's a new song. It's a song too, and it's new. It's called
All
"Come
right.
with Me."
Come with me. All right, cool.
It says, "Come with me. Let me show you what you'd see if you were me. No sugar, candy coated. Get the real thing. Show you who I am. You think you know. Go and take a swing. And if you miss, I'ma put you on second string. 'Cause you got one chance to wrap your head around the heat I bring. Like me or not, when I leave, it's gonna sting. Watch me when I walk away. Eyes wide, mouth dry. Honey, get a drink. My style, my essence, yeah, it's distinct. Other bitches trying to be me, playing you. Got you hoodwinked. Got you by that pipe. Got your shit kink. No longer on my frequency, you fell out of sync. No longer on my level, I forget you in a blink. I'm done wasting my time. I'm a queen, I don't need a king. I got me, myself, my tribe, and God don't need another thing. Ta-da!
I'm digging that flow. I'm digging that flow.
See, I got
It's
you
so
humming.
kind of,
Another
it's
one of
so
your
like in your face. It's so in your face and has like a not like in your face like in a bad way, but it has like a very like just like I'm a boss ass
matter of
bitch
fact.
kind of.
Matter of
Yeah,
fact.
it's a matter of fact, and it has a very boss ass bitch kind of like for vibe to it. Yeah, it definitely like you can't touch this. No, no, no. Like
I have
that
this.
kind.
I have a song that says "Bad." I'm a badass bitch in it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah. I think you
That's
heard.
that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites.
It
That's one of the first ones you came on with too.
is. Yeah.
And you hadn't even had it all the way written yet, but yeah, then we got to see the like that's you too. Like we've seen progression from you like from start,
Oh,
and this is our 28th show. You were on like our second or third show. Like it's been
28. Wow, I've been on what, four?
you've
Four?
how many of them have you been on? I don't know, at least 4 or 5. This is definitely either your 4th or 5th or even 6th. I don't know.
I
Quite a
appreciate
few.
the platform, like always. It's an amazing thing, giving people voice.
Absolutely. And
Absolutely.
I always love your message and I always love your flow and your vibe. It's just like you make this show complete in so many ways. Like you're like a character on the show. You know what I mean? Like if we killed off
a sitcom though,
if
like we got to do some like games or something.
yeah. That would be dope. That would be
That would
dope.
be dope. The Lostboys in like an apartment for a month, rapping and recording. That'd be fun.
Yes. 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 Trust me, there are so many collabs that I want to do, and like I've been meaning to actually hit you up because there's an idea that I have. Like branch, we were already discussing it a little bit. But like I'll hit you up in private. But yeah, there's definitely a song or two that I want to make with you.
We'll have to finish. We have a poem on the down low that we started working together on, and we never finished.
Right.
Badass, dude. I don't know if
I
you
know.
read it lately.
I did actually.
It is amazing.
A couple days ago, I went back and I was like, "Oh, damn, this shit kills. Why haven't we
It
gone
does.
further on this shit?" Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we should do
Yeah,
that for sure.
for
I'm gonna work
sure.
on it actually.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely hit me up.
All right, cool.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna were you able to catch your piece? What are you doing, bro?
Bro, I was laying my head on a fucking bottle because I was just fucking zoning to it. I had to listen so closely because these headphones, these earbuds that I got, my kids, bro, my kids. See how there's no fucking thing on it? So I was sitting there on the bottle trying to fucking focus in as much as I could, and it was like really, really quiet. So I don't have a whole lot I could say, but I did hear the flow that you had going with it, and that was pretty cool. But I couldn't really hear what you were saying because my earbuds suck, and I'm so sorry. But I
That's
did hear the type of flow you had going on, and that was pretty cool.
thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
sure. Yeah, it was dope. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. And thank you, Caleb, again, and thank you, Robin, for coming on. You guys, like, you are always down the ride. Like, literally, last minute, I can hit you up, and you're like, I hit you up. I hit Robin up. I was like, "Yo, you busy?" She's like, "Nah, I'm all yours.
Oh,
I'm,
yours.
I'm free for the show. I'm coming on. Send me the link."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you guys are always down the road, down the ride, guys. I appreciate that.
Well,
That
that's
being
great.
said, I'm gonna drop y'all out of here. I got a piece. Um, I just wrote it. It's a work in progress. It might be part of something bigger. It might get longer. Um, get your mind out of the gutter and don't take what I just said pervertedly. And here we go. This is called The Truth. The truth is, I'm not really built for this. The truth is, I'm chasing something that I want more than anything else, but I don't think I know what that thing really is. The truth is that I want the money and fame and not to be locked in a cage. I don't want to grind for 9 hours a day just to stay safe and maintain, but I also want everything to stay just the same. The truth is, it gets really hard to pick a new topic. When I feel like I've already written my best, how the fuck can I top it? The truth is, I don't really write all that often. The truth is, when I do write, it's constantly filled with the darkness I find myself lost in. The truth is, I'll pump out a piece in a week just to make me seem awesome. But the truth is, I'm not really confident, and the truth is, I'm not really competent. The truth is, I can't really host, and there's not many watching. The truth is, the doubt and the shame are a constant. The truth is, I'm getting real tired of hearing me talking. The truth is, the words that I write are the same every time. The truth is, I'm sick of the schemes, but it's hard to not rhyme. The truth is, I'm sick of always having to rhyme to speak out my truth in these lines. The truth is, I can't tell you my truth in 16 to 32 bars. The truth is, these verses I write all seem doomed from the start. The truth is that telling my truth has been getting too hard. The truth is, it eats me alive and it tears me apart. The truth is that lucid dreams ruin my thoughts. The truth is that soon I'll be too damn defeated to tell you the truth in my heart. The truth is intrusive, a nuisance that fools with the odds. But is he a fool if he chooses who loses their 2 cents and shows you his cards? And that is the truth. What y'all think?
Wow. Oh, amazing. And emotional. It was really good. Really, really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah, it was.
The word, like your wordplay, not your wordplay, but like describing what your, I don't know, emotion, I guess. It was done really well.
Thanks. Yeah, it was kind of a stream of consciousness thing that I kind of patched on an ending to at the last minute. But that, to be completely honest with you, that last line, it is one of my favorites that I've ever written, and I really, I wanted to explain it a little further for those who may not have understood it. So, I mean, do you know that? Do you know that last scene in 8 Mile where he's like, "I am white. I am a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom." It's, is he a fool if he chooses who loses their 2 cents and shows you his cards? Like, if I show you my flaws, then you can't use them against me. I take your power. I take your 2 cents and whatever the fuck you have to say, and I take it away from you. I take your power by showing you my flaws. And that's one of the most personal lines I've ever written. So yeah,
Something I love about it, like it was almost being said by, to me, your programmed self, like the person who doubts your, like all your doubts, the doubtful side, if you will. You know what I mean? Because you're just like, I won't ever do this. I don't, and I don't want to do this. And it's just like it's
yeah,
almost not the negative side, but the downfall kind of, or like, I don't know,
right.
looking at it from the other end. And I don't know, it was just deep, definitely emotional.
Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate that. Caleb, real quick, I want to hear what you have to say, but unplug your mic and plug it back in real quick. He already did. Okay. What'd you think of my piece, bro?
Bro, obviously I loved it, but you know what? You know what I think you could do if you wanted to make it longer? Because
Yeah.
you already showed me behind the scenes the song, and I already kind of like it's fantastic. But you should play with since you mentioned cards, you should play with that concept like with face cards and use like the Joker, the King, implement like a
Mm.
Queen somehow, a Jack, kind of like that. I think that would be a pretty cool and because you're showing your hand, you know what I mean? So you could have a
I
royal
wrote that
flush if
like
you
2 or
wanted.
3 hours ago. So yeah, I haven't had much time to like, but yeah, dude, that's I'm gonna think on that.
I would say that'd be a pretty
Good
cool concept if you wanted to extend it, because
Yeah,
I
well,
like the concept of cards.
yeah, I wanted to like, so that line, so the truth is a nuisance the truth is intrusive. It's a nuisance that fools with the odds. Like if you see someone's cards, you're going to be more apt to make your decisions based off what you saw instead of having a non-biased opinion of it. So the truth is intrusive. It's a nuisance that fools with the odds of what is happening. But at the same time, by showing you my cards, I can control the outcome of the situation. You
Damn
know,
straight. And yes, the concept is so neat and unique.
it was supposed to be a poker metaphor as well. Yeah.
No, yeah, yeah.
So I like that you noticed that. Thank you. And I'm definitely going to think on expanding that.
Yeah, because
Sure.
now that you've implemented the cards, it's like there is so much you can do with cards. The concept of cards is so expandable. I have like 3 or 4 songs that I mentioned. Like, bro, it's you can even use like the spades, the hearts, the diamonds, the clubs. Like you can make a metaphor with clubs and make it like a
We'll just
bat,
have to,
spade as a
we'll just have
shovel.
to make an album and just call it cards.
That
Just
would
call
be
it
sick.
playing cards.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
Dude,
I would run that. I would run that all day.
for real, bro. For real. Yo, if y'all, with the Four Horsemen, if we made an album called Cards, it'd just be like, I'll be hearts. I'll be the hearts. You can be spades. You know what
I was
I
just
mean?
that. I was just thinking that. I was even thinking like King, Queen, Jack. We could all be like
Right.
that. Just come in.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be a badass like long night
It's
that we do.
cards are such a cool concept. I love cards. I love
Bro,
cards. Go fish.
I really do. I really like where your brain thinks so. And I honestly, bro, we need to have like a workshop where like, even if we don't fucking air it for people to watch, we come on here on the video chat and we just have a workshop where we just think of all these like crazy ideas and like
You
just
go back and
jot
forth
them
live
down. And
instead of like writing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I
exactly.
fucking
I'm
buy a
down.
beat and
Literally,
shit.
Let's
yeah,
Everybody be listening
exactly,
to it.
bro. That'd be dope. Yeah, anybody
Fucking
at
sounds like a
any
plan.
point, anytime, hit me up and we'll figure out a time to do that for sure.
Hey, bro, I never showed this off, man, but I got a new necklace, and it's
Oh,
fucking
word.
999. Juice
999.
WRLD,
For
love
those
them.
of y'all who don't know, that's Juice World's like catchphrase.
It's
It's
a
the
symbol
opposite
for
of
hope.
666. It stands for life rather than death. And shout out to Juice World, RIP.
Swear to God, greatest
Hell
legend
yeah.
alive. So, or dead. I mean, my bad. I don't think.
You know
I
what?
like to
He's
think that.
alive in spirit. He's
That's
alive
what
in
I'm saying.
spirit.
I like to just believe he's. If I could shake any man's hand in the world, it would be Juice WRLD's. I swear to God.
Hell yeah, man.
I
Hell yeah.
swear to
He was an
God.
inspiration to an entire generation. Like, he will live on forever. He's one of
The
those
legends
artists.
never die.
Like, he's one of those artists, and not just because he died young either, but he's one of those artists like Kurt Cobain, or like Biggie and Tupac, who will live on forever, no matter how young they died or how much music they were able to actually put out in their time alive.
I swear. Robin, you ever listen to Juice WRLD?
No.
You should.
Oh,
You should check him out. You should check him out.
I will for sure. I
A
might have.
good
I probably
song.
did. I just can't. I'm not good with like.
I'll send you
Oh no.
some stuff that you'd
Okay,
like by
please
him.
do for
For
sure.
sure, for sure. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all go follow Miss Robin on Facebook and hit her up if you have a live event that you want coordinated or you want to get into Reiki. Because I've really been wanting to like hear more about that, and we'll have to have you back on and maybe for like a single episode or something like that, where just you and me or whatever, where you just really go into depth about the whole Reiki thing, because I really have been wanting to get into that.
I can even.
But yeah, anybody else?
Stuff.
All right, cool. And anybody else who wants to get into it, make sure y'all message her. And go follow my man Caleb KC 790 on TikTok. Thanks for coming out, guys.
No problem,
yo, go follow the show on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Google, freaking Amazon, iHeart, Pandora, everywhere and anywhere. Share it with your friends, your family, your mom, your dad, your cat, your dog. Share it with your bowl of spaghetti. Share it. And if you want to donate, go ahead and donate to us on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And good night, guys. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Peace.